Yeah, put your track shoes on, Kevin. We'll be running sprints tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Smart, the guard. Fournier out there with Jayson Tatum. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Walker. From outside, off the mark. Harden dishes to KD. Passes it to Griffin. On the wing, Harris. Started by Fournier. Over Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Boston. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Brooklyn. Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier. Just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer. And he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive, looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
First free throw is good. And so Fournier nails both of them. Now Harden. Outside, KD. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
There's just no answer for Durant inside. It looks like you should be able to body him up, and you can forget about that.
Harden against Walker. Outside, Tatum. Unloads from 13. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
That's a good idea for Walker. Get the D thinking about a jump shot and open up the passing lanes.
KD looking around.
Confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Walker, and it's good for 2.
How about the quick feet of Walker that really come into play on his drives to the rack?
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Walker against Harden. Outside Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor. Shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any. I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Walker. Over Harris. And it's Walker again missing. Griffin passes to Harden. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's KD. And finished off by KD.
I mean, stretched arms strong. Durant doesn't even need to jump, it seems, to throw it down. His athleticism, his height, his length is just unreal.
It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics, trailing by 2. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Tatum with it. It was picked up by KD. Tatum, the shot, no good. Nice D from Durant. Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Irving for 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the deep, really.
Thompson against Griffin. They need this. And Walker with the layup. Walker's got 6.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Moving against Smart to the inside. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
I love seeing that kind of unselfishness. Irvin is proven to be a sensational teammate.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
That's good from Harris. Celtics trail by 6. And there's the pass to Thompson. Tatum looking around. And he comes up with the deuce.
I love Tatum's use of the pick that time. I mean, the extra room was all he needed to take a confident shot.
Irving passes to KD. Oh, Griffin in position. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Big man with major upside. I mean, Griffin wants to use his athleticism as much as possible.
Tatum on the wing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kevin Durant.
And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances.
And the first one drops.
Well, who could forget Jayson Tatum's rookie year? I mean, in the 2018 playoffs, all he did was lead the Celtics in scoring at just 20 years old, taking Boston to Game 7 of the conference finals.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's KD. He's got 8. With it. The layup off target.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
In the corner, Smart with it. Griffin on the double team. The shot by Thompson. No one's around. Again, the miss by the Celtics. That's leading by 4. To the middle. Harris gets to Durant. KD draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Celtics now. Celtics trail by 4. Walker finds Thompson. Back to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Thompson. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Look, Thompson's getting after the highly skilled offensive rebounder. Crashes with power.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Brad Stevens. He said that James Harden has the ability to win a game all by himself. Coach said there's no limit to how many points he can score. You have to try to make other people beat us and live with the results. So they'll try to do what they can to get the ball out of his hands. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. 4-point game. And the rejection by Tatum.
Long arm of the law. Tatum prohibiting that shot from ever having a chance.
Fournier passes to Walker. Teardrop shot, and it's good on the way in. Walker's got 8 points.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Pass to Griffin. And Harris wide open. He shoots. The basket good off the assist from Durant. He has 6.
An assist like that gets Durant more hyped than any other play he makes. He loves creating an easy bucket for a team.
Now here's Tatum. Thompson. Kick out to Walker. Smart, wide open, he fired. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Freeze checked in for Joe Harris. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Nets leading by 5. Harden surveying the D. Pass to KD. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Boston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. KD against Fournier. I know you appreciate this break. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that last year right on. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Bruce Brown comes in for Kevin Durant. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Kyrie Irving. He's perfect from the line this time. Nets leading by 3. Harden outside. Puts up a 3. Oh, good that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
Shamet. Here's Brown. Lays it up off the glass. And the Nets lead by 5.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Shamet. Passes it to Fournier. Shoots over Brown. Williams kicks to Williams. Here's Neesmith. A new 14 for Boston. Williams passes to Williams. Williams trying to break free. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Williams.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Now the pass to Harden. From deep three-point range. Rebound Boston. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
But he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Pritchard passes to Williams. To the paint. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Fournier's got 6 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Shamet. Jacks up a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Well, when you drop this much attention from the deep, you know someone's bound to be left open. Hard find.
And here is Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Not a piece of it.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Let's a floater go. And Harden with the lay-in.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Shamet. Fournier for 3. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Now, here's Shamet. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Here's Pritchard. On the clock. Rebounded by the Nets. Brown outside. Oh, that's blocked. Outside Fournier. Pass to Pritchard. 1:11 left to play here in the first. Neesmith can't get it to go. On the wing, Harden. Beyond the arc. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Harden's got 5 points.
The unique lefty stroke of Harden. He's become incredibly consistent from deep.
Pritchard passes to Williams. Outside Williams. Here's Pritchard. No points in the game yet for him. He feeds it to Williams. Passes to Neesmith. Over Harden. Neesmith can't get it to go. And so Green will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 6-point lead. Harden outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Harden is never scared of physical defenders. I mean, he embraces the opportunity to get these calls when he shoots.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good.
There's one award that Harden has won. I think we can pretty much say for sure he'll never win again. That's 6th man of the year. It's hard to believe there was ever a time this man wasn't a starter.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Celtics trail by 8. Now, here's Parker. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Nets lead by 8. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.